effectively. I would like to use today's discussion to plan for the second half of the growth plan implementation. So where can we do more? Where can we support you better? The European Commission really wants the growth plan to succeed. Recently, I have often talked about the need to enlarge the enlargement, to integrate all our neighbors as soon as possible into more and more EU policy areas, into parts of the single market, into our energy market, into pan-European value chains. And we want to make the European Union a lived reality for your citizens already today. You've been speaking about this, to bring prosperity, security and stability for the entire European continent in the times when we have adversaries from the outside who would like to see us fail. And in some areas, this is already taking shape. Albanians, Montenegrins and Macedonians already benefit from cheaper transaction costs because of SEPA. Yesterday we had a discussion. It is 62 million euro per year in North Macedonia, the benefit savings. Thank you. But our ambition is for all of you to advance in sync, so we do not want any of you to fall behind. And because ultimately all the Western Balkans belong into the European Union as equal members, and I'm stressing with full rights, as recognition for full alignment with EU laws and EU values. So let us focus today on how we can accelerate in the second half. And there is one particularly important deadline coming up. In June, the one-year grace period for unmet reforms from the second reporting round will expire. Almost 300 million euro that are earmarked for your countries are on the line. This is funding that should benefit your citizens. It should build tram lines and roads, schools and hospitals and much more. Let us also discuss how we can further reduce, you were talking also about these roaming rates. Paying extra for cross-border phone calls is something we do no longer do inside the EU, and why should you? For this to happen, we need to work on faster alignment with EU rules. And let us unblock projects to improve transport infrastructure, digital innovation, consumer protection and tourism. Yesterday evening at the dinner we have been talking about this a lot. And this will benefit your businesses and of course also your citizens. We face a lack of progress on regional economic integration. This results in lower economic growth. A full common regional market would boost your economies by 10%. Lack of progress, on the other hand, also risks access to the EU single market for those who block decisions that would benefit all. I know the reforms we have agreed to together are not always easy, but they allow to accelerate EU accession and prepare your economies for the single market, for the market of 450 million people. And they unlock opportunities. They give you access to member state treatment in some EU policies, and they show our member states that you are ready for more and deeper integration into the European Union. And let us talk how our instruments can also attract more foreign investment. The President of the Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, told me she was very impressed by the 2 investment conferences she attended in the region. And let's continue working on that. Let's together bring more sustainable EU investments and trading partners to the region. And we know from the experiences from the past, the closer we will get to the real enlargement, the more investors are coming. It is crucial to make your economic convergence with EU countries a reality now. We know from the experience that the closer a candidate country gets to the EU accession, you will also get more tourists, more presence in the media of the European Union, and of course, I hope, more curiosity on the side of the citizens of the member states. Let us use the remaining 2 years to make the growth plan a resounding success and prepare the ground for your accession to the EU. Because the main goal of growth plan is helping you developing to be able to become an equal member of the European Union in the future. Thank you, dear Edi, once again for hosting us here. It's always good to come here. And today we are at the growth plan. I'm coming back soon again, discovering some other parts of your country. Thank you for hosting us.